Coming up, we discuss Thanksgiving Post-Mortem, LAX update, a new feature on Uber for Californians, driving for Lyft on your birthday, and more. Special thanks to JT Legal Group. They can be reached by phone at 888-542-6351 or click the link at our website at kingofuber.com. From Southern and Central California, you're listening to the King of Uber podcast. This is episode 82. And here he is, the King of Uber, Johnny.
Hello, everyone. I hope everybody had a very good Thanksgiving. Welcome back. We haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks, and we missed you.
Hooray.
Welcome, Dolph. Welcome, Lonnie. How was you guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was very delicious.
It was good. It was very profitable. No, it wasn't.
No?
I didn't.
Lonnie, did you know that Dolph created that sinkhole on the 10 freeway in Redlands when he went out there to go visit his in-laws?
A sinkhole?
Yeah, well,
You didn't see it?
I actually didn't, but I did drive by it.
Yes, you did.
Oh my goodness.
The sinkhole was on like the slow lane on the 10 freeway. It was huge. I got an aerial view of it on the news.
I did go that way. I didn't see it though.
Maybe it was you that did it.
No, I didn't.
If you didn't see it, you probably drove over it and then it happened.
I was asleep. Anyway, how was yours?
Mine was very sad, to be honest with you.
What was going on?
As you two know, Joan and I got married on the 23rd.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way.
Don't pretend like you guys don't know. And then on the 24th, she went back up to the mountains to go take care of her cats because we haven't moved in together yet, which is going to be happening in a couple of weeks. And it's stressing me the hell out because we have to come out with a new deposit and buy new furniture, all this and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, while she was up in Arrowhead, it was snowing over Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving and on Thanksgiving Day. So she got stuck up there.
Oh, no. Dang.
Yeah, I saw that. There's like
people up in the
there's
mountains.
a lot of like snow on the mountains this last weekend.
Yeah, there's snow everywhere. So she got stuck up there for pretty much 4.5 days. Couldn't drive off. Power was out. Edison and the plowers weren't getting around everywhere because there was way more snow than they ever expected. And I guess a lot of the people weren't prepared. So now it's Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And I have like not seen her in 10 days since we've been married.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Is that sad or what?
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Yeah.
You get married, and you don't see them again.
That's terrible.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how it worked. Yeah, so I can't wait till Saturday is here. And then probably by the 15th of December, we start moving into our new place. And then, yeah, we'll be happy.
Nice.
But anyway, I know there was a lot of people complaining about Thanksgiving. I could understand a lot of people's frustrations on the day before Thanksgiving. I know, with Uber had those huge streak bonuses going. I don't know about everybody else, but I've talked to a couple other friends. I did over $252 that day. Well, I did $252 that day. But other drivers weren't getting enough calls, I guess, to make those streak bonuses. I got a bunch of short calls, which was great. I got some good tips. And I think my longest ride was to Long Beach. But I mean, I ended up doing well that day. But I also finished around 11 o'clock at night. Thanksgiving morning, I woke up early and I came out. And I ended up getting a ride out to San Jacinto. Is that right? Near Hemet.
San Jacinto?
Yeah, it's a small city near Hemet. I long hauled it. Luckily, I picked it up under the 133 freeway, south of the 133. I ended up getting $105 for the ride, which I didn't mind. And by the grace of God, I put my destination back to Newport, and bam, I got a 51-mile ride back to Corona.
Nice.
And then my destination ride was still on. And I got it from Hemet back to Corona, which was incredible. I couldn't believe it. The timing.
That's a good deal.
Everything was just, yeah, I mean, it was huge. And then I was driving back to Orange County because I had to go for Thanksgiving dinner. And I took one more ping from Anaheim Hills. And my destination was set for Balboa Pier, and my destination ride took me to Long Beach from Anaheim Hills.
Sure, that's that'll get you there, right?
I know, it was like so weird, right? It was way out of the way, but the guy I picked up was totally cool. That ended up being a $32 ride, and then after that, I turned off the app, went home, and took a shower and had my Thanksgiving.
So I have a question. What would you give an advice to people who expect things to be busy, but it's not for them? Where would you say they should go or do to get a little bit more busy when it's supposed to be expected to be busy?
Well, I wouldn't go to the areas where everybody would go. Like the airport is one, Disneyland is two. Those two areas I would always avoid because everyone else thinks it's going to be busy and there's going to be a lot of rides in those areas, right? When these streak bonuses happen, I have my secret spots. And what I end up usually doing is I find a concentrated area where there's a lot of young people, like UCI or a huge apartment complex, or, the beaches are usually good, but you might not all want to be stuck on the peninsula together. You might want to be on like Balboa Island because people don't sit on the island and wait there. Fashion Island, there's some parts you want to be at. Huntington, you just want to be somewhere where you think other drivers won't be, rather than going to be places where drivers are going to be. So I have my own secret spots around Costa Mesa, Newport, Huntington. And I think that's why I kept on getting ping after ping after ping. I did like 9 pings in an hour and 45 minutes. And I would have done a lot more on the day before Thanksgiving, but my last ping ended up taking me out to Long Beach.
Now, have you heard the term results are not typical? Pretty much, that's probably the best way to think about this. You kind of have to know.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So, here's the thing is that I did awesome on Tuesday. Wednesday, I didn't even work. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving, I actually made $300, a little more over $350 combined with Uber and Lyft.
Right.
And I can tell you why. What happened was that we had fires actually on Monday. And because of that, on Tuesday, there was an email that went out at UCSB that said, we're canceling class all the way until Monday of next week. And of course, everyone was trying to get on trains, trying to leave Santa Barbara.
So basically, you took advantage of people's misfortunes and profited out of it.
No, I was one of few drivers that were in the area because they thought Wednesday was going to be busy, not Tuesday.
Well, we know what you mean, Dolph. We know what you mean.
No, well, honestly, the thing is that they needed the ride. If we weren't there, they wouldn't have caught that train. So.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Unfortunately, I did have one where I pulled up to the station and the train already left. But, that's just what happened. So they waited for the next one. So next one was like an hour and a half.
I want to talk a little bit about LAX. I guess LAX still hasn't got the PIN system going in yet. I guess passengers have to find their cars.
Well, that's a shame.
I don't know if you know that.
Is that all drivers?
Yeah, so that's what's happening. Like people are like ordering cars from the shuttle, or passengers are still out there not even knowing that you have to take a shuttle over to the pickup lot. So chaos is still ensuing at LAX. I noticed that even when I'm dropping off and picking up, traffic is still horrible on both ends. I know it's part because of Thanksgiving vacation and everything. I've seen when I drop off at LAX, I check the queue and I see up to 275 cars inside the lot, which is incredible to me. So yeah, that's still interesting. So still be aware. They're still, have to modify and get LAX figured out. But the drivers are still doing it. They're still doing it. Also, what do we have? We got that Uber sent out a notification saying that, we're going to be able to see how much we're going to make off each fare before we pick them up and which direction it's going.
That's awesome.
I guess it's not. Yeah, but it's not done yet. Not all drivers have it. I don't know any of the Orange County drivers that have it yet. I think it's rolling out slowly. I don't know if you guys noticed on your app. I noticed it early yesterday, and Dolph and I were talking about it. Our acceptance rate is gone. It doesn't matter what your acceptance rate is now. I think they only care about your cancellation rate. So if you're trying to hit gold, platinum, diamond, whatever, and for all you drivers that are platinum or diamond or whatever, you were paying horse for nothing now. Because your acceptance rate doesn't mean crap no more. Well, it's true though, but I kind of think that it's going to affect the surges because who's going to go pick up the $2-3 rides now?
Well, the thing is that, okay, so they have a $3 ride, right? As it turns out, No one picks it up. they're just going to have to surge that ride, or they're going to have to give something a little bit more. They'll have to up it to like $5 or $6, you know.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, only in a dream world, Dolph Uber's going to do that.
We'll see. I mean, we have no idea how the system's going to work, but we do know that
we don't.
This is actually a Band-Aid for certain things happening. They're not doing this out of the kindness of their heart.
Yeah, but you keep forgetting that there's still ping whores out there that'll still take it regardless.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they will.
And the thing is
the new drivers will keep on doing it.
That's their own stupidity that they don't listen to this podcast.
So I also want to let you guys know that there's been a lot less new drivers on the road.
That could be the
days.
reason.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. It really is. There's a lot less new drivers on the road. I think, when something goes up, something has to come down, right? So there's been, the reason why I know this, for the past, I think 3 to 4 months, all the groups for the that's on Facebook for Uber and Lyft, they're not growing anymore.
That's an interesting observation.
Yeah. And you don't hear about, I'm a new driver. You hear it every once in a while, but you don't hear it very often. Even in our group, we have a few new drivers, but everyone's still old veteran drivers. Here's an interesting thought. Has anybody heard from Debbie Mayfield lately?
No, not recently. I mean, she could have family things. she has a life,
Right. No. What I'm trying to say is that a lot of the veteran drivers that's been very active in the group, you don't hear about them anymore, and I'm finding out they're not driving anymore.
Wow, that's interesting.
Let's see. We have my favorite man, Lawrence. He's only doing deliveries now.
Actually, honestly, that makes sense. I mean, because seriously, deliveries, you don't put the wear and tear on your car as you do driving people around. And
right.
And
you don't have to deal with any passengers.
Exactly.
And honestly, I'm surprised we didn't bring this up. How it was a dead period between, right after Thanksgiving, so that Black Friday through Sunday for passengers. The thing is that you could be doing deliveries and make a killing doing that, like on that weekend.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
What else is going on? Mark Bradley. You don't hear him that much on our Facebook page no more. Let's see. There's what's that? Mark Garrett. He got booted from Uber. Sorry, buddy.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
He got wrong. I honestly believe he got wrongly accused. I really do. And I think that sucks for him. But he didn't take my advice. He should have wrote back to Uber and said, hey, I'm married to a gay man. I would never make a sexual advance on a woman. If you don't turn me back on, I'm going to sue you. What are they going to do? They don't want another lawsuit. They would review that and turn it back on again, right? Yeah, Jeremy Crosley, you don't hear him doing a lot of rides no more. Oh, that's right. He got into a bad accident. Sorry, Jer. Actually, he's doing all right. He's getting all the stuff done. There's a lot of people, are longtime members that they're not, you don't hear about them anymore. The one person I don't want to hear about anymore, and this guy we hear, still have to, listen to him. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Who?
John Marquez. Just kidding, John. I'm just giving you a little jab. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Anyway, so now we're coming into Christmas time, and usually from, let's say, the second week of, the first weekend of December all the way to Christmas, it's usually busy because of the boat parades, Christmas parties, people traveling, visiting families, this and that. And then between the 26th, the day after Christmas, all the way till New Year's, it's pretty dead. So if you're out there work every day, all the way till Christmas. My birthday's on Christmas, and I still work on that day because I know the 26th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 30th, it's not very good. I'm not saying you can't make money. I'm just saying it's a lot harder. And with these crappy rates and no surges, everybody knows it's difficult to make a living out there.
Johnny, you should work Lyft.
Oh my gosh. Now that's a different topic.
You bite your tongue.
I'll tell you why. Because apparently Lyft announces to your passengers that it's your birthday. So...
Wow.
Yeah, so what happens is that, they see that, you're working on Christmas Day and it's your birthday. You're an a-hole if you don't tip. I mean, seriously.
Did you get more tips on your birthday when you worked?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I know, a-holes.
Did you
all
know?
A-holes.
Did you know I worked the day before I got married, and I worked the day after I got married.
Did you put in your profile?
And
getting married tomorrow?
I told people that I got married yesterday, and they're like, "Why aren't you on your honeymoon?" And I'm like, "I'm a rideshare driver. If we take a day off, we lose money." Mm-hmm. And they're like, "We don't get it." I go, and I explained to these three guys. I go, this ride? It says 8 miles on it. I'm gonna get paid less than $8 on this ride. And he goes, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I go, "How much do you think we make?" He goes, "I don't know." And I go, "We're at 60 cents a mile plus a little bit of time." I go, "I'm gonna make less than $8 on this ride." And he was, "Oh," the guy goes, "Do you mind if we stop by 7-Eleven?" I said, "Yeah." So I went in there. I got my coffee because I didn't have my coffee for the morning. And here's the funny part: the guy's credit card wouldn't work, so I bought his drink for $1.50.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yeah, so I actually made like $5 on that ride. And that other guy got a free drink out of it. But it's true. If you're a rideshare driver, I commend all you drivers out there that are working, 10, 12 hours a day, supporting family and yourselves or trying to get out of debt. I think it's really commendable. I've been working my butt off ever since I got married because I don't want my wife to divorce me.
And he's a kitty dad now.
3 of them now.
Oh, yeah.
Sheesh.
She's got 2. I got 1, right? Yeah.
So it's like a Brady bunch. They can call it the Chung bunch.
Well, Joan took my last name, and she loves it.
Really?
Yeah, she likes being called Mrs. Chung. And I can't wait till if she goes to an interview and they see her name and that she's white.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, definitely.
You're what? You're Mrs. Chung?
No way.
I'm happy. It's so. I didn't think that she was going to take my last name, and she did, and I was really happy about it. She's very, very, very happy. She met my son. She loves my son. I got to tell you a funny story.
Wow.
I know, Lonnie, you and Dolph have never met my son, but I've always bragged how good looking he was. Or he is.
He was. Okay. What are you
saying? Really
he was.
He is. Sorry.
Past tense.
He is. I'm sorry. He is. Well, he's 6'1". He's I guess a skinny, normal-looking 23-year-old kid. And, he was my best man at my wedding. And he came and, sat next to me and did everything. And, what a best man's supposed to do. And there was a lesbian couple at the wedding. And one of them says, "Oh, my God, your son is so good looking. I might have to go straight."
Oh, my.
No way.
I'm serious. No, my son looks like a total Korean actor or K-pop singer. Oh, he really does. He's a good-looking kid. I know he's a good-looking kid. And, people are like, "Oh, my God, he resembles you." And I'm like, "Oh, hell no." I know how I look. I am what you call Asian fugly.
So, basically, Johnny, your parents were probably really good-looking and, just skipped a generation.
Or the apple did.
I'll give you that one.
The apple did fall really far from the tree.
Actually, his mother was very pretty. How's that sound?
Okay. All right. We'll take that.
Yeah. I thought I'd share that story for you because I thought it was really funny. We do have 2 extra guests here with us today, but they're not speaking. Kimchi and Cody are here with me, and they're playing and running around. So if you listeners out there hear a little rumbling or running around in the background, those are my 2 cats. Oh,
that's just the Chungs.
Well, one of them's my cat.
The Chungs. That's funny.
Oh, you're so funny these days.
We became the Chung bunch.
Last thing I want to share is all you guys be careful out there. If you guys have any problems, any accidents, remember JT Legal's out there to help you 24/7. You could call them anytime.
Well, I got a fun one. Well, according to Uber, the #1 tourist destination in New York, or drop-off destination for vacationers, is the Empire State Building.
Okay.
So, which got me thinking, what do you think it is in SoCal?
I think it's Hollywood.
Well, obviously the #1 destination is LAX, but
your favorite place in the world.
But that's not really a tourist destination.
It's a travel destination. Yeah,
but I'd probably say, if we're
Disneyland's probably one
I'd
of
probably
them.
say it's Disneyland. But if we're talking maybe LA, maybe Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah, Universal Studios.
Yeah, Universal Studios might be there. But honestly, the thing with Universal Studios, it's just it's
Santa Monica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've dropped off there a lot.
There's plenty of places, in LA. So
yeah, there are, and I don't know.
Compton. At night.
But I don't know. I can see, in New York, that would be the Empire State Building, but I don't know if LA has that kind of place. I must do this in LA.
Anyway, you guys want to add anything else before we sign off? Oh, I got to tell you another thing. So Joan's maid of honor listened to all 80 episodes of our King of Uber.
Way.
Yeah, she wanted to know like what kind of person that I was more. And she was doing a toast, and I was cracking up so hard, and she was like, yeah, I listened to all 80 episodes, and her partner also listened to like 10 of them. And
wait, the beginning ones, or like towards like the recent ones?
All of them. All of them. Oh, the 10? I don't know about 10, but I was talking to him after the wedding and stuff like that. But anyway, during her toast, she goes, I listened to all 80 episodes. I want to know, what kind of person Johnny is. And she goes, after listening to all 80 episodes, I feel like I can be an Uber driver now. She goes, I feel like I want to go out there and drive. And then she goes, of course, I know to always tip your driver. Oh, my God. It was so hilarious. I had tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. Oh, my gosh.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I know. It was so cool. I wanted to let you guys know that that day was probably the absolute best day of my life. It was, the wedding was perfect. The sunset, the weather.
And it's all downhill from there. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop it. Stop being negative.
You're such a dick.
No, I mean, if it's the absolute best day of your life,
it's only going to get better from there. Okay.
Yeah. Do you know how many more happy moments I'm going to ever have?
Exactly.
Now he can, yeah.
I hope a year from now, I'm not all sad going, all right, guys, I got to do
we can look back to this episode,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
No, but I swear to you, I promised myself that I am going to, relationships are not easy.
They're not.
And I promised myself that I am going to do everything that I can to focus on us.
Aww.
Because I love this woman more than anything in the world. And I'm out there seriously right now these days working, like driving 10, 11 hours a day to make sure that, money's not going to be a problem between her and I. It's not now, but I don't want it to be. Yeah. Like I want to make sure that we're saving enough for retirement and, vacations here and there. Able to go back east to go visit her family and stuff like that. I don't want to stress about those things. So even Dolph made me work a few extra hours yesterday, which drove me crazy, which I'm happy that he did, because I ended up making like another $55. Oh, I woke up today, Dolph, and I got $4 more in tips. So yeah, that was kind of nice. Anyway, I missed you guys for the past couple weeks. I'm a little mad at Dolph because he was in Long Beach the other day, and we still didn't hit Olive Garden. So I had to go eat Olive Garden by myself yesterday. And anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the beginning of December, and to all you listeners out there and all you passengers, always remember to tip your drivers
and don't be creepy
and sit diagonally.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Vagina.
For more information about driving for Uber and Lyft, reach out to us on Facebook or visit our website at kingofuber.com.